technical difficulties already. Stop you. Catch a break with this thing. Alright, it's gonna sit like that. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to get on here, but this is gonna be a weekend recap live video. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film any of the racing I did this weekend, so I'm just gonna do a live video. Talk about what happened. Answer a couple questions. Six viewers. We'll try to get up to a few more viewers before I start. Alright, well, I'm only seeing 6 viewers on here right now. I don't schedule this stuff, so I'm sure there's a lot of people probably busy doing stuff, but I'm not gonna, unfortunately I don't have a video to post this week. I did race this weekend. Went up to 660 Grudge Street, Great American Street Race. It was at the Carmi Municipal Airport in Carmi, Illinois. I had to sign a agreement that I wouldn't film anything up there, so I didn't pull out the GoPro or my camera or anything. And I didn't have any help. Sarah was at the house with the kids, and I didn't have any help with me either, so I really didn't have time to pull out the camera. I was going to give everyone a little recap on what happened. So this race, for anyone just jumping on Great American Street Race, Carmi, Illinois, on the airport out there. Kind of talk through, pull in there. It's a nice little setup, nice clean little airport, nice pitting area. We get in there, get the car unloaded. Max tire size 28, 10, 5, 9W. There ended up being some guys on 29s there, 29 and a half, whatever. They got their own race. And then they also had a second chance race, up to second round loss. Losers could buy back in. So, anyone got any comments? So, get up there and hang around for a little bit. We did some interviews. I did one interview, and then we get to racing. First round. Anyway, I got 5 years. Everyone's jumping off. No one wants to listen to me. Anyone got any questions? I'm not seeing any, unless people are putting comments on. Let me look at my other phone right here. Make sure you guys aren't putting any comments on here. Yeah, it's a TV show. I owe you guys what channel it's gonna air on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what channel they're gonna air on. It's I don't think it's quite as big as like the Street Outlaws or the Memphis Street Outlaws or anything like that. But I need to figure out what channel it's gonna be on. Whether it's like the Motor Trend channel or something like that. It's one of those less popular channels. I don't want to say it like that. Just not as a big name of channels, but I'll find out. So we got a few more people on here. So hopped in the first round. I got a Nova naturally aspirated car. We get up to the line. They were having some problems with their car, and couldn't keep it running. My buddies from the Nashville Street Outlaws, I was actually kind of racing as part of that team this weekend. We gave them a little bit of time. I'm not really worried about getting burned down in my car. I got a good radiator and cooling system in it, so I was just in there idling. We pull it to the water box. They rush up there. We do our burnout. Back up. Get on the line. Get on the trans brake. Let go of the button, and I didn't see them from the starting line on. Got them pretty good. The car ran pretty good to the end of the track. Some guys were spouting off draggy times when we got there, and off the trailer, my draggy showed 2 numbers slower than the fastest time that had been there. Car had a little bit of wheel speed, so I come back to the pits, dump some more timing retard in it, turn down, turn up kind of concept. Go draw for second round. We get who did I get second round? Forget his name. We got a guy with a Turbo S10 deal. Pretty cool. He watches the channel. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I'm terrible with names. But get up there for second round. Get up on the line, stage, get on trans brake, and I was really slow on the light, and he treated the heck out of me. I leave. I catch him around the 60 foot probably, and then my car started mile per hour and big time on the top end, and so we get the win in second round. Come back third round. We drew this like gray New Edge Mustang. I don't know the guy's name. He was doing pretty good. He was running pretty fast. It looked like it was an LS swap deal. So we go up there. I get the right lane again. I've been in the right lane this whole time, and get up there, burn out, get on the line. I don't know if something weird happened with the staging guy or what, but I get up on the chip, let off, and like drive out of this dude's life. I never saw him. Made the fastest pass of the night on that lick, which is pretty quick. It was pretty good, pretty fast. Come back. He comes and talks to me, says he didn't get the car spooled up, but I didn't think he wanted to rerun it. His crew guy went down and talked to the starter and said that they weren't given time to spool the car up, and they didn't leave on full boost or whatever. So come back and asked me to rerun it, and I was like, fine. I didn't want to argue. Let's rerun it. Go back up there. They get the car spooled up on full boost, and we leave. And I put a car or two on them at least, maybe even more. I don't know. I was having to drive the car a little bit on the big end because I was rolling a bunch of power in out the back, and I had to be really focused on keeping the car straight. So we got them again for the second time around. Go back, let the car cool off. Transmission's getting hot at this point because I'm starting to hot lap it a little bit. It's hard to get it cooled off. Fourth round, after racing third round the second time, get to fourth round, draw this guy. I don't know who it is. I think it was an old Z28 Camaro or something like that. Used to be a big tire car, put it on small tires, blah, 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 nitrous deal. Complained about having problems with his fuel pump or something. So we get up there, get on the line, finally get on the line. Like, it was kind of unorganized getting up there. Get on the line and get up on the chip, and he leaves on me. And at that point in time when he leaves, I'm about 99% sure he red lit. I see green, I go, grab the scramble, and he beats me to the finish line by like a couple inches. Come back, he walks over to me, he's like, yeah, I think I red lit. I didn't grab my nitrous because I thought I red lit and I didn't want to beat on the car. And I was like, and I said, yeah, I think you red lit, and if you didn't, you were dead on. My guys come back up, tell me that, hey, you won that race, the other guy red lit, so I think everything's over. Go over, start getting the car pulled off, pull the data out, looking at it. And I guess this guy goes back down there and starts complaining about that he didn't red light, blah, blah, blah. I get called back down there to the starting line. I've about had it at this point. The first rerun, I wasn't as tired and annoyed as I was at this point in the night. We get over there, get the video, looking at the video, and it's clear that he tire cracks before the green light comes on. Some random guy freaking in the peanut gallery is running his mouth about, they didn't say in the driver's meeting if it was tire crack or if it was forward movement. And forward movement's a bunch of BS when it comes to a flashlight start. Anything that's not on a tree on the front side of the track, tire crack. Tire crack shows that you let off the trans brake button before the light was on. That's my opinion. So this guy gets mad, walks off or whatever. I didn't jump. I'm like, whatever, man. You jumped. The flagger called it, said tire crack. You jumped. Get through that drama, and we were in the finals at that point. We had Patrick Sporkman. I think his car's called Trashy. I believe that's the name of the car. It's a bad dude. Fox body deal. Really fast. We get up there. I got the left lane, which is the worst of the two lanes. We flipped. Patrick won the coin toss. He called right lane. And we get up there, and there's no one at the finish line. So dudes hop on the freaking the Razor, whatever they were driving, and they literally pull out of the grass off the side. Mind you, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. They literally pull off the grass onto my lane, right? Dew, grass, everything on the tires of that Razor, and haul ass down to their end of the track because we're sitting there on the line ready to go. So at that point, I'm already like, well, if I had any chance, it's gone now because I know there's moisture on the track. So we let off the button, and Patrick makes a hell of a pass. Pulls out hard, man. He had 3 cars on me at least. My car slowed down 3/10. And he got to the finish line first and won it. I mean, he earned it. Him and his dad have a good program going on. Nothing but respect for those guys. They got a bad dude. So I pulled the data log whenever I got the car out today, and pulled the data log out, and the car had a bunch of wheel speed all the way through that pass. It slowed down big time. And I hate to be someone that points fingers and makes excuses, and I'm not doing that. I mean, as soon as they pulled that Razor out onto the racetrack on my lane, I was like, come on, man. Like, this don't make no sense. So We so we I'm by myself, get the car loaded up. I didn't leave the track till 3 in the morning and didn't get back to my house till about 5 in the morning, so I'm pretty tired today. But that's kind of how that went. It was a good time. I really wish I could have recorded it because it was some really good racing, but hopefully once I figure out what channel this is on and you guys will be able to watch it and I'll be able to watch it in the future. We seem to be runner-up, first place loser, whatever you want to call it, runner-up chance. I didn't film the Battle Beyond 660 at Jackson and put it on the channel. We got runner-up there. We did pretty good. We lost by about a bumper. I'm sorry. We were in the finals at Battle Beyond 660. We were on his bumper at the finish, but once again, just couldn't get it done. So I don't know. Just keep trying. I'm happy that we went as far as we did. So yep, that's kind of the update on that. So answer some of these questions real quick. You need to get the rear weight bias over 50%. I won't give out any specific numbers, but that's the goal that you want to get to for like bare asphalt stuff is over 50% on the rear. I use King HPs or XPs for the main and rod bearings, whichever ones I can get my hands on at the time. Appreciate that, Lewis. Yeah, Jeff, it was a little frustrating, man. I'm not the type to try to win on a technicality. Like I'm the kind of person, and it's just a mindset for me. I'm the kind of person that would rather win fair and square. That's what racing is about to me. It's not. I don't get any monetary gain out of racing. I'm very thankful to win money when I do, but I do it for the fun of the sport, the competitiveness, and I'm just not big on technicality stuff. If I make a mistake in the car and it costs me the race, I don't go back up and try to redo something or cry about it or anything like that. I mean, the other guy won, he won. That's just not how I am. I don't have enough energy out there. I'm literally out there blowing off steam from my day job, the normal everyday life, to just have a good time. I guess some people are a little different about that kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah, I try to keep a pretty good attitude about it. It's just all fun. Like everyone I hang out with, we just all go out to have fun. If I lose first round, I lose first round. I had a good time either way. I mean, it don't. I love to go rounds, but I'm just out there trying to have fun. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day if I get knocked out of a race. 400 pounds in the trunk. I mean, sometimes you got to. I move my intercooler to the rear of the car. I moved my motor back as close to the firewall as I could get it. I run ballast in the back of the car. I've moved just about everything I can towards the back of the car except the radiator at this point. So you got to do a lot of stuff. Run an aluminum engine up front, aluminum block engine to get weight off the nose, to get your bias better. I mean, you got to do a lot of stuff to get the bias good. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my nationals. Um, Went up to Bowling Green last weekend, and I didn't film a video again. I'm getting terrible at this. I'm screwing up. I should be filming some of this stuff. Went to Bowling Green just for a test session, and I took all the ballast out of the back of the car. Went up. I might do a recap video and put those videos in because they're pretty good wheelie videos. Went up first round, not first round, like the first test pass at Bowling Green. Didn't limit the front end. Tried to go pretty fast at a 60 foot, and the car went up into a wheelie. Come back, limited the front end to like 2 1/4 travel in the front. I should have limited it to less. I didn't have a tape measure with me. I don't ever have to limit the front end with usually what I'm doing. car goes down, goes like a 514 at 138 on a test and tune night at Bowling Green. Um, so I come back, I'm like, man, I think this thing can go at 4 tonight on this test and tune surface. So I load up a 4-second, what's probably going to be a 4-second tune up in it. I'm going to try to go real fast at 60 foot, probably like 115 to 118 or something like that. And I go up there and let off the button, and it just freaking, about 30 foot out, it just stands the front end up again. I mean, I go across the 60 foot markers like almost with the bumper on the ground. It was pretty rowdy. So whenever I go to my Nats, I'm gonna have to make some big changes on the car to get it to work, especially if I'm gonna try to go a 7, which is the goal. Yeah, Jeff, I turned down a lot of automotive work. My job doesn't give me a lot of time to do anything for anyone else in my free time. Is I'm real busy with my car and my stuff and just general life outside of my work. So yeah, I have a lot of people that want me to do builds for them, and I'll generally tune some stuff, but I just don't have time. Maybe one day, whenever I change career paths, I'll open a shop or something and kind of do my own thing. Anyone tuning in here recently? Earlier in life, I went to a race at the Great American Street Race, Carmi, Illinois, last night. Got runner up down there. Car did pretty well. Yeah, this car, I can't imagine how much work goes into like y'all's car. This car becomes a lot of work when it's me by myself. So after you go a few rounds, it's not that fun anymore. It just starts feeling like work. So I can understand the street car thing, taking street cars there instead of the race car stuff. They're definitely less maintenance, less stuff to do to turn them around. How long we had this thing going? Probably stay on here for about 5 or 10 more minutes, and then we'll cut it off. One certain car I could drive? I don't know. I think a Ford GT would be pretty cool. Something like that. The as far as like going faster with it with the car, you I kind of have about everything that you can do with one of these 2-valve motors. It's got the best heads you can put on it. It's got some of the best stuff you can put the bomb in. It's got the best engine management, the best ignition. A big turbo on it. Enough fuel to flow, 1,500 horsepower. I mean, the car has everything on it to go as fast as you could probably make this motor go. I've never really ran the car on 35 pounds, like with a good 60 foot. I mean, I know for a fact the car can go into the 490s on 35 pounds, maybe faster. I mean, the only thing I could do to make this car extremely fast on prep would be just to get all the weight out of it. That would probably make it a little bit faster, but I mean, it's got everything there to go fast. I don't really lean on it that hard most of the time. Like last night, I was seeing about 28 pounds on the big end. I grabbed a scramble a couple passes and made like 30 pounds, but it was for a short period of time, so if I could really get after it and just ramp 35 pounds in real fast, I mean, the car would definitely go faster than it's ever been before. I just haven't had the chance or the track surface or anything like that to do it. No, it's a street car. It ain't a pro mod. All steel, all glass, no lightweight body components. I mean, I still consider it a street car. I can still cruise it around. It's still tagged, insured. The only reason I don't drive it is because I don't trust people around Clarksville. Someone hit me and totaled the car out. Yeah, I think this car could probably 60 foot. I could go a 115 with it, probably. I don't know if it'll do a 115 60 foot with the way it's set up right now, though. It's about 50-50 without any ballast in the back of it now. It's like almost 51 on the nose without any ballast, and it's hard to keep the front end down when you go real fast on a radial. It's tough. So I know it'll go at 121 without lifting the wheels up, but I think much faster now. I might just strap the front end all the way down, lower the front end, lower the car down, and I may end up having to hang weight on the front of it to go really fast. But it could go down into the 110s. I don't think it could go any faster than the 110s though. All right. Anyone got any other questions? I'm gonna end the video so people can go back and kind of jump through and get the weekend recap and stuff, and then hopefully we do some racing or something this weekend. Try to get a video up for you guys. This motor's 10.5 to 1 compression ratio. I just have UPR travel chain style travel limiters for the front end to strap it down. Yep, it's got a manual rack in it. It runs on pump E85. It's been 503 at 139 today. It's mile on pump E85. Me and Sergio are no longer friends. It's a long story. But you guys won't be seeing him on the channel anymore. Yeah, it happens. It's just life. Sometimes people come and go in your life, and it's just one of those things. Yeah, I don't know why I'm complaining about runner up. I'm happy with runner up. You know, you always want to win though. I will say that I feel very fortunate. I've done a lot of homework. I've done a lot of work, a lot of studying, a lot of asking questions and watching a lot of cars that are fast on no prep surfaces. Like I watch Street Race Channel. I've learned a lot from them. I watch Mid America Customs. Like those guys fly on no prep and other end of the track stuff. Like Sean Fensler's car. You know, I've watched all those cars. Like Charles with the Patches car. Not Eddie Grimes. The other dude that's won Dig or Die like 2 times, I forget his name. You know, like watch his car, Kendall Goins' car, all those guys that are real fast. Study them, you know, do your research, and then I mean, I guess I've been very fortunate to do as well as I have the first year I've started no prep racing, but I'm by no means a pro at it or in the top tier of the guys that are really fast on it. I still have a lot of work, a lot of seat time to get under my belt, tuning time to get under my belt to be real competitive. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate that, Matthew. Thanks, Early. Joel, I don't know. It's core what you're trying to do with the F-150. If you're trying to pull or something like that, like my engine wouldn't be good. If you're trying to drag race it, it'd be a good engine to put in there. Yeah, they've got the Falcon figured out. It's a lot easier with fuel injection and aftermarket EFI. It's a lot easier to dial things in, to fine tune in incrementals, and to diagnose problems. It's a lot easier. Um, Extremely impressed with what they've done with the carb and all, and just how simple that S10 is. I mean, they've done it. They know what they're doing. They're some of the best at it, and definitely look up to them. Getting a few more people on the live feed. I was gonna shut it down. I'll let it go 5 more minutes and I'll shut it down. Like I say, I just wanted to do this live feed because I wasn't able to do a video this weekend, and I'm trying to not be off YouTube for more than a week at a time. That's my goal. So even if I just have to do a weekly update on live, I just want to keep the guys that are interested in the channel, interested in watching, keep you guys up to date. I don't know, Joel. One day, maybe I might come to Texas. It's a long ride. I just have to see what kind of races will be going on down there. Lewis, I use Holly. The car's got a Holly HP in it. Nope, never been to Ozarks. I'd like to go. Ozarks, you mean like the racetrack ORP? Yeah, never been there. Watch a lot of videos of people racing there, but just haven't had a chance to go. It's definitely on my list though. Make it out there. What's up? Oh yeah, early. I had said earlier. I've watched Kendall going a lot. Uh, he's fast, very fast. Nope. The car is stock tubs, and it's just got 15 by 10 wheels, 4-inch backspace. My rear end's narrowed. Alright guys, anyone got any more questions? I'm probably gonna end this thing in the next couple minutes. I'll try to go live on Sundays. I need to make a schedule, but Sundays is a good day to do it, so don't hold me to it, but I'll probably try to go live every Sunday if I don't get a video up that week. I'm not sure. I think my rear end is narrowed. 3 inches each side. I believe it's 3 inches each side. I appreciate it, Jeff. Yeah, I'd like to come to the pad at some point, for sure. I appreciate it, Nelson. Oh, nice. Yeah, Boosted 931. Boosted 931's putting on a race at Etheridge Motorsports Park. Not this coming up weekend, but the weekend after. I plan on going to it, but we've got some family stuff we've got to go take care of that weekend. So there's a lot of races going on that weekend, and I'm gonna miss them. We got some stuff to do out of town, so won't be around for it. I appreciate it. Thanks, brother. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thanks for tuning in. Like I say, once this video goes live, for the guys that tuned in late, y'all can hop back in and catch the recap of how the racing went on yesterday. So that's gonna be it. Talk to you guys later.